Gamers, I hate this pig, man. You all told me to play a new character. This weekend, I said, let's give the pig a try. I see it. He's got buying. He's got selling. Oops, it's day 6, and I have a basket of apples and an ice cream truck and nothing that does any damage. Oh, it's day...
Oh, you got 50,000 max HP. You got a little bit of max HP. Every time I fight a pig, it's 35,000 max HP.
Yeah, because there's a fucking... It's the image of the airplane with all the bullet holes on it, man. If you're fighting a pig at day 12, the build's probably crazy because the average pig dies at like day 6. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. There's a lot of buying and selling, okay? There is a lot of buying and selling. No doubt about that. What on earth is that title? What do you mean? Bratty Noam Chomsky? It's just like, I think it's a cognitohazard. I can't get it out of my head. Dude, I was laughing because like on Twitter, this is probably like 2 weeks ago on Twitter. For some reason, I mean, again, the Twitter algorithm only serves me professional wrestling, hockey, football tweets, which is fine. But then also occasionally people who have opened their third eye on ayahuasca, but who also work in the tech industry. And I think this post was in that latter genre. And it was like 7 years ago, I was browsing 4chan and I saw an image that it was a relatively innocuous image, but it stuck in my head. I genuinely believe that it was like a CIA created cognitohazard that they put out to test to see if it would actually like affect people. They were like, I had recurring, pervasive night terrors with this image, and then somebody posted the picture, and it's like a giraffe with a dude's face on it. I was like, what are you talking about? No offense, man, maybe skill difference, but like I looked at the image and I was like, what? That shit was gone in 3 seconds. Why you dress like Indiana Jones if you're not playing the game? I resent that the 80s never get a chance to end. I resent baby boomers and Gen X for continually stalling the culture in about 1987, 1988, whenever Ghostbusters 2 came out, and not allowing us to progress because it's sequel, remake. They remade the sequel to the movie in a game this time. In the game, you can relive exactly the moments you love from the movie that you saw in theaters when it was re-released just before the remake of the sequel came out. Get it twisted. We will be seeing Anora instead. I will be playing the Anora video game. Hey Anel, I'll be in Vancouver for work this week. Any recommendations for things to do while you're there? There's a little known singer here. She's ending her tour, the Eras tour here. Oh no, you just missed it. Oh no. Tough luck, man. Tough luck. It ended? Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. She was pretty swift. I wouldn't know, but the tour I think took like 2 years. But I mean, she was playing shows. It wasn't like she was just freaking off. Our conference got moved to avoid the concert overlap. I mean, it's just a testament to how busy it made the city, how popular Taylor Swift is, and how like Taylor Swift is almost like an industry in and of herself in terms of like the impact that it can have on a metropolis. I heard that the NHL teams that were playing away games in Vancouver changed their schedule so that they wouldn't have to sleep overnight in Vancouver because the hotels were so stuffed over capacity because of the concert. Or the teams were literally like, we'll stay one extra day in like Winnipeg or Seattle and then just go to Vancouver, play the game, and then get the heck out of the city. Is the pig hot or not? Listen, it's not for me to say. I've already said I might be 10% gay based on the thought experiment, but the large, hairy man archetype certainly is not my type. I'm not saying that he's not hot. You know, hotness is in the eye of the beer holder. But for me personally, this wouldn't be my type. It is for Chiblee, yes, I know, and that's why, I mean, this is probably problematic discourse, but that's why I think Chiblee is a little bit more than 10%.
Dude, the picture of him and Lana outside the fucking prison is so bad, dude. But it makes it so much funnier to share it and be like, see, look, chat, this is my 10%, okay? It's so much funnier to be like, this is my 10%. See, this is this is my 10%. Do you guys get it? No, this is too much. Okay, see, no, that's the 10%. He's attractive. Okay, now we move on.
But it's not for me to say, but that was just me. As friends, I feel like I could say it to him. When his one male hear me out wasn't like a David Bowie type, it was literally like a mechanic from Louisiana. I was like, there's nothing wrong with it, don't get me wrong, but it might be a little bit over 10, but that might be like a 17% or something like that. Like, you posted Lana Del Rey's husband. Hope this game doesn't become a monetization mess when it comes out. You could just stop playing it whenever it stops being fun. People hate him because he spoke the truth, but like, I do see like half of the subreddit, the Play the Bizarre subreddit, is just complaining about like a hypothetical future where the game becomes something they're no longer having fun with. So like, I understand where that kind of reasoning comes from, but at the same time, you could just like, if you're ever not having fun with a game, you could just leave. You could just go, you could play tennis, you could go for a jog, you could do whatever you please, man. The world is your oyster. Okay, dude, XP. Look at that. I'm a chocolate bars guy. It sucks that getting the chocolate bars, because it says get, not buy, doesn't scale the beast of burden, but it'll scale the silk, people. How about get 2 chocolate bars, then upgrade all your chocolate bars? We don't have a property, otherwise the income would probably be best. But how can I resist, man? 2 chocolate bars and then upgrade all of my chocolate bars? Are garbage compactors in the home still a thing? Did you have one as a kid? What's happening? Is this like a secret question on my Twitch account or something? Did I have a garbage? I think there's still a thing in the sense that like once you have a garbage disposal in your house. No, I'm not answering your question. Sorry. I mean, okay, now listen, I don't mean this to damn you as a human being. I think you might be a ChatGPT bot, just from the way, I'm looking at the cadence of the way the question was written. It was like, good afternoon, smiley face. I'm just wondering, I have an interesting question. Are garbage compactors still a thing? That doesn't sound like a human being asking a question. I don't mean it disrespectfully. Maybe you're really interested in trash compactors, but it just sounds like something ChatGPT would ask. I'm sorry if you're real. I asked about garbage disposal some weeks ago, now I'm asking about garbage compactors. Beep boop. I'm not totally sure. Maybe you work in the business, but I'm not totally sure about you. I'm still trying to figure it out. Anyway, trash compactors are goated if you don't have a plumber in your ear telling you that all the goop is going to get stuck in the pipe and then stink for like a decade. But trash compactors go crazy if you got a little, garbage disposals go crazy. You got like, you just peeled a potato, you put the potato peelings right in the sink, run a little bit of water, and then hit the button. And then you're gonna say, well, what happens to the fucking garbage after it's been disposed? I don't know, bud. It's been disposed. You tell me. It's called a garbage disposal, not a garbage, like it sits there. It gets washed into the septic tank. What if your pipes go straight to the city wastewater treatment plant? Where'd you get the jacket from? It's crazy, man. You know, I got a DM from Funky Kong's Jorts that said, what's the brand name of the jacket? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. People are obsessed with the jacket. And the worst part is they'll come into chat and virtue signal and be like, wow, aren't you a little overdressed for stream? Then, once I see them at the MTV Video Music Awards, they're like, hey, where'd you cop the jacket from? Very disingenuous. Look at the tag? No, I already bought it. I don't need to know what brand it is. It seems like you need to know what brand it is, man. I get Spiked Shield. Here's what I'm going to say about Spiked Shield, okay? I've taken it a couple times thinking of this exact situation. Like, oh my god, I'm building up so much shield. It crushes the Beast of Burden. And then I end up having 0 shield, and this thing attacks for 0, and I'm like, what the fuck? I would much rather just have 1,000 damage right off the bat. It's great because of the cooldown cycle. I guess it goes after, like, 2 textiles and 2 silks, but, like... Oh, I guess it does. It'll get the crit chance, too, right? Because of the... It's a shield item because it has the keyword. I'm sorry. I can't bring myself to do it. I'm sorry. I can't. Just try? No. It's not that kind of game. You're asking me to throw away my degree in medicine to be a full-time streamer.
Carry my weapon? I fight alongside you.
Did I do that in real life? Well, no, I didn't have a degree in medicine. But biology is kind of a different story. But, well, I'll do that in real life. I ain't gonna do it in a game. In a game, the consequences are way too high. Would you let your daughter become a streamer? What choice do I have? Did your parents let you take your job? What's it like to be 12 years old? She's her own human being at a certain point. Right now she's 4, so like I do have a lot of influence, but streamer daughter, game developer son. I'm hoping she gets into, like, you know, math or something instead. Would be like maybe ideal. I'm not too stoked about either of them. I don't think they're shameful jobs. I just feel like, you know, the game, being a professional game developer is a tough industry because you tend to not make much money because you're working in a field that people. Hang on, we're gonna lose this. You're working in a field that I'm gonna win this. You're working in a field that people take a pay cut to follow their dreams in, and after every project doesn't become as big as Warzone, they lay off like 20% of the staff, which is crazy. So I don't necessarily wish that kind of insecurity on my child. Being a streamer, I don't know, it comes with its own series of problems. I think especially if you're a woman, you end up dealing with a lot of extra malarkey in the chat. She could just, I don't know, she could be like the next Taylor Swift or something. She could be like a chocolate taste tester. Is that a job that actually exists? We should clip this and give it to your daughter in 20 years. You should, I'm not going to say it. You should get a life. You're really like, I'm going to store this clip for 20 years and send it to a stranger? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? That's crazy. I just thought it would be funny. Well, it fucking wasn't, but that's fine. It would have been way less funny in 20 years, too, once you heard the knock on your door from the police. Probably won't be any cops in 2024. Brother, I was alive in 2000, or in 2044, you mean, I see. I was alive in 2004, so I don't necessarily share your vision of the pace of society's progress. Things have changed. Some things have gotten better, for sure. Some things have gotten better. Poison 1. Increase the poison of your poison by poison. Poison. We don't need that shit, okay? Send that shit back to DOOLEY Nation. Send that shit back to Vanessa. 2 medkits, 2 scrap. Give me the XP. XP is max health. Vanilla. I should warn you. Yeah, we need to restart the game, but it's crazy. It hasn't even been open that long, man. Game can't even last 1 run without shitting itself. Fuzzy Dice, I saw you in chat like an hour ago, and you were like, please play the Dulls. My family is over. I need something to watch with them. What are you doing posting in chat about, like, Reynaud didn't use malloc correctly when they programmed the game in C++? Don't you have, like, your loved ones at your house right now? Remember, you are what you repeatedly do, brother. They're here next week. I'm still alone right now. Okay. Okay. Oh, hang on. I gotta log in, man. They said, Cinema Enjoyer, your pig run is too good. We've never seen a pig run like that. Logged in as Cinema Enjoyer. What a name, man. I've been thinking, I think Cinema Enjoyer, Trucker 1959. I got some other usernames that are in the hopper. Next time I have to do a sponsored multiplayer stream for a game that I haven't made an account for yet. How about like the Natty Liver King? That's another one that's kind of been rattling around in my brain. I don't want them all to just be like adjective public figure, but Rebel Wilson official, that's really good. I was losing it today, but I love Dan. I think he's a funny guy. But within 30 minutes of watching Dan stream today, he was glazing The Rock, which seemed like insane to me. He was like, The Rock is on top of the world right now. Who has like a better life than The Rock? He's in movies, he's in wrestling, he owns companies. And I'm like, dude, nobody likes that guy right now. And then he was talking about how much he likes the commercial where Andy Reid says Blargan or something like that. And I was like, look at the state of my culture, man. We're talking about The Rock movies because he's a rise and grind guy. And we're talking about like Applebee's commercials. Like, what are we doing out here, man? So you're selling Dwayne The Rock Johnson and buying Jack Black? I didn't own Dwayne The Rock Johnson stock in my portfolio anyway because it's not part of my, it doesn't match my value system. But yeah, I'm still accumulating Jack Black, and I understand the FUD surrounding Jack Black, but I genuinely believe that in all things there's a reversion to the mean, and right now, Jack Black I think he's trading at a discount, quite frankly. I know right now it's hard to imagine that Jack Black will come back to 90% of his previous value, but a year ago, it would have been impossible to imagine that Jack Black would have fallen 70% off his previous highs. So, Property Brothers on HGTV, low-key slaps. You're talking to the world's #1 HGTV hater. Property Brothers is good, though. I didn't expect that from you, Fuzzy Dice. Let's put it that way. No shot you hate HGTV more than you. I think I hate it more than you because I grew up. My parents were early buyers on the HGTV. We watched a lot of it in like the late 90s and the early 2000s when it was still like, you know, trading spaces with Paige Davis and like Debbie Travis's Painted House and stuff like that. This is before it even really became a commodity. So it was like 10, 15 years. That was pre-Extreme Home Makeover, man. We watched it for like 10 or 15 years before it even hit like the zeitgeist. And then the zeitgeist has lasted forever. I can't watch any more of those shows, man. Every single episode's exactly the same. The worst one, I know we say it like once every 3 months, but like Love It or List It is the worst one. They list it like 2% of the time. They love it 98% of the time. It's so fabricated. It's always like, the husband is always like, I can't live in this house another day. I'm going to kill myself. And then at the end of the episode, they're like, we love it. Now that you made our counters like fucking marble instead of Caesar stone, we fucking love the house now. Also, the thing that annoys me, because Love It or List It Vancouver was very popular here. So I know the kayfabe, right? I know that every single one of these houses, even if it looks like a shitbox, even though it's 10 years old, like the episodes are 10 years old, probably like at least $1.5 to like $4 million, right? And then they have the audacity to try to sell it like, hey, you need a $10,000 repair. And they're like, we can't afford it. Buddy, get a reverse mortgage. That's what you do. When your house goes up in value 50x from the time that you bought it and you can't afford like a little home repair relative to the cost of your house, you get a reverse mortgage, man. Or sell your house and then take the money and go live in an apartment like a king or something. Home equity line of credit. Isn't that a reverse mortgage? I guess it's like an apple versus a grapple sort of thing. A HELOC was basically what I meant. A reverse mortgage is an investment. That's when they make a payment to you monthly. Okay, you're right. That's not what I wanted. I wanted them to give you a line of credit for like $100,000 and then you pay it back month to month. Instead of the bank pays you? Is that like selling your house to the bank? I don't know. That's a mortgage? Well, okay, then having a credit card is a mortgage too then, in that case. 12 rank tickets? You guys, here's the thing. I understand why you don't like to talk about investing. I'm holding cash on the sidelines right now. My play with the rank tickets is once the free-to-play noobs get into the game, burn them all. Yatta, 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 yatta. Dooley, 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 dooley. Burn all the rank tickets down, get 1 million rank chests, and then become the lord of the bazaar. That's saving, not investing. I'm saving to invest them, buddy. You can't time the market. That's only the stock market, dude. There's plenty of markets you can time. You can time the turnip market in Animal Crossing, for example. You've swallowed the tenets of Bird and Malkiel without knowing the cock that they came from. Best friend has colonoscopy prep today. Any advice? Nothing lasts forever. I know it sounds like I should have better advice than that, but like, it's just not great. It's not, let me put it this way, if it's the worst thing that ever happens to you in your life's probably okay. But it is unpleasant. There's no getting around the unpleasantness. Stop freezing my whole board. It's making my sound card get fucked up. I just restarted the game, dude! I mean, there's no way we're living. Turns out that one was kind of tough. Hello, Jerry! What's worth more, sap stock or hawk? I think you just accidentally self-reported your workplace. Is my guess. Also, it's funny to me, again, watching Dan stream. Half an hour, nothing happened, but a lot happened. If you look between the lines. Dan doesn't like to talk about current events on his stream. What that means is that he won't bring up Hawk to a coin, even as a joke. But he will talk about Ronald Reagan. Just an interesting glimpse into the... I was going to say into the American mind, which I didn't... This is a little condescending, but... It's just interesting. Is it true, or did I get clickbaited on the X Everything app yesterday, that if you go to Amazon and you type in "thank your driver," they receive a $5 bonus without it being a cost to you? They're gonna take my stream offline. I forgot who I worked for a second. It actually worked for me. It's only in the US, but it worked for me. That's kind of sick, man. Imagine if the Lifesteal flagship got frozen for 100 seconds, man. Just imagine it for a brief second. Just imagine it. Oh, ow, buddy! I think you're fighting a losing battle, my friend! Huge. Hyperhopper posting a docket is actually like... It's so bullish for us as a society. Because Hyperhopper loves to chat. Especially when we're doing something wrong in a strategic game. So the fact that Hyperhopper is bored and waiting for the next thing means that we must be doing a great job so far today. Because they have no comments. As far as I'm concerned, it's like the most complimentary thing they've ever said in my chat. Anchor. Uh-oh. Lifesteal Anchor is a little spooky. Hold. The anchor's hasted for 60 seconds. Freeze it! Freeze! We froze the water wheel, man. No! Alright, good build. If the elder could see me now. I can live with that, man. You're not gonna buy this because you've only seen me do the one pig build. 8 wins as Pig is like, it's actually like getting 17 wins as Vanessa or 35 wins as DOOLEY. Why not play ranked? Lurch from Twin Peaks, it is happening again. Hey NL, do you have a trash compactor in your house? Do you have a garbage disposal in your house? Hey NL, where'd you get the jacket? Do bald people fight like this? What, you egg? Stabs him? Is a hot dog a sandwich? What if someone made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with a bagel, but they sliced the bagel through the middle instead of like on the axis? Hey NL, what do you still got more concurrent players than Concord? It's just around the time is a flat fucking circle, bud. I think we're destined to do this forever. Peloton this morning? It's every day, bro. You ain't even gotta ask. 10-minute warm-up with some spin-ups to 120 plus cadence, 20 minutes at FTP, 10-minute rest, 20 minutes at FTP, 30 minutes in zone 2 to finish it off. At the start of each fight, haste the weapon 3 seconds. Oh, Troye Sivan. All right, Sile. What is this, like, YouTube video from 2011? Sile! You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. It might be before your time. Basically, every compilation of highlights, whether it was cute cat videos or like Letizier in the Premier League, it had one of two songs. One of them was Sail by AWOL Nation. The other one was I am the one and only, nobody but. I don't remember all the words, but definitely whenever my friend would put on like best Premier League goals ever scored, I heard that song like probably 500 times per video. We do love medium items. I mean, gold skills, sure, but like we really need Crook for this build to pop, man. You're fucking only a bronze, but you're tempting me because you are a multicast 3, dude. Your weapons gain 10 damage. Adjacent weapons gain 10 damage. I think it's a no, but it's close. It's close. Flail! I think it's bait for now. If you have one weapon, your shield items are better. When you shield, your weapons gain 9 damage. And we do shield somewhat frequently. Yeah. I can't afford it. I'm all in.
Today you have become slightly less weak. Ryokon is proud.
Octopus doesn't stand a chance. We're not even on lethal, dude, because once we get... Oh, we get another enchantment on fucking any... I don't even know what to put it on, but... Skill me?
Not all Jabalians are pacifist.
Not all Jabalians. You merely adopted the pacifism. I was born in it. Molded by it. She'd war until I was already a man. It's kind of crazy to think about the percentage of people out there that think that... I just can't do it again. It takes too much time. That actually feel like The Dark Knight Rises is the best movie in the trilogy. It really do be your own, man. It makes me sick a little bit. It's easily the worst? Yeah. I think it's the worst in the third, in the 3. But I do think it's more fun to watch than Batman Begins. But I'm sorry to say that The Dark Knight, as cringe as it might be to have this opinion, it's the best of the 3 by far. By far. We got a 10 pieces to pick, man! Crook build. Crook build is good. Okay, we have 1 hour. Then we're going to be playing Marvel Rivals again at noon today. Why in most trilogies is the second the best and the last one the worst? I think there are some trilogies like that. First Star Wars trilogy, the Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan, Batman trilogy. But in most trilogies, the first one is the best. And then the second one is a lot worse. And then the third one is horrible. Now, okay, Spider-Man fits the first archetype. The second, Spider-Man 2 is better than Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man 3, I apologize for this, is really not good, in my opinion. Lord of the Rings is just a unicorn. We can't bring up Lord of the Rings. Because that's basically 3 9s or 3 10s. So I'm not going to get in that discussion with you. That's a unicorn. Shrek 2 is the best. I'm 36 years old. You were a child when it came out? Legally, yes. Psychically, no. I was 16 years old, I think. I was 15 because it was May 2004, I think, when Shrek 2 came out. But I was not excited to go to the multiplex to the Pog up to Shrek 2 as a 15-year-old, I'm sorry to say. Will you ever be a beast of burden? We don't Rolling Stones post in here. If you hate the Beatles and you hate the Rolling Stones, I have some respect for you, even though I disagree. If you're one of those people who's like, the Beatles are mad overrated, and then you're fucking with the Rolling Stones, I want you out of my chat, toot sweet. And then Rolling Stones fans, they always say something like, they're still playing concerts, you know. And Beast of Burden is a really good song. It's been 60 years, man. Did you see that picture of, or that video of Iggy Pop performing? Oh, man. Yes, it's a good one, man. Nothing but respect for my singer. I'll probably look worse at 77. I mean, Iggy Pop, he looks good. It's just you don't often see a 77-year-old man with his shirt off. Does he? He looks great for his age. I'm sorry, it's a rude awakening maybe, but he does. I still think one of the weird resonances in my life, I grew up, my grandfather, who we shared a house with for like 10 years when I was a kid, never wore a shirt at all. He only wore a shirt if we went out for dinner, but like, or like to a mall or something like that. But if he was in the house and not leaving, he was shirtless all the time. Even if he was like working out in the yard. Was he ripped? Nah, he was overweight. And he's still alive, even though he's like 89 years old. And he's still overweight, which never happens. It's kind of, it's cracked genes. I hope I got some of those genes. But it was normalized for me that he would never have a shirt on, right? So in high school, I was friends with this girl. I would go over to her house, and her dad never wore a shirt. And honestly, it never even crossed my mind that it was strange. Because I grew up in a house where like the patriarch always had his shirt off too. But then later when I would tell people about it, they were like, he didn't wear a shirt anywhere? And I'm like, nah, man. Even though I was like, I was going over to his house, he would open the door for me with like no shirt on. It's his house. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just like, it's kind of crazy. It is his house, his rules, but like I would go to birthday parties at her house in the 8th grade and the dad would open the door with no shirt on. He was living his life, man. I mean, you're here for a good time, not a long time. The older I get, the more I get it. My dad did this in his underwear. That's crazy. Like, underwear is like, it's different. Like, no shirt, I'm not saying it's a good thing necessarily, but it's like, it's your house, but underwear is different. Which is weird because wearing underwear is kind of just like, it's the same profile as wearing like a swimsuit. But for some reason, like if you were having a birthday party at your house and you opened the door and you're in a shirt and underwear, the parents would be like, what the fuck is going on here? If you open the door with like button-up pants and no shirt, I think the parents would be like, it's his house, what do you expect? We have 24 income, which as far as I'm concerned, I'm so sorry. No, yeah, I'm so sorry. As far as I'm concerned, means we go all in on chocolate bars, but we need space for a gumball too. Fuck the money tree, man. DOOLEY, get out of my face. Butter dog, this is a loss built in. This is a built-in loss. But then we enchant the beast of burden. Just a crit, dude. 16% crit chance? Would have hit the fucking spot. 16% crit chance, right? Oh! Fuck you, DOOLEY Nation!
You've got potential. I bet I'll see you again.
That's 2 extra gold for me, too. Give me max health and regen. And then we take these. Not DOOLEY. Okay, this is it. We can hold, man.
Big for you to steal.
You should know.
Sell the property? Under no circumstances will I sell this property. They have a big lifesteal flagship, but I ain't sweating it too much, boys. I think we look like we're pretty chill here. I'm significantly less chill now. Guys, they're critting 100% of the time. We've lost. What the fuck was that? I'm telling you, I fucking hate this pig, man. I hate this pig. You gotta go pig mode? It's just, I don't know. There's just... Vanessa is just like... You just buy items and use them. Pig is kind of annoying to me because I feel like I spend like 20 minutes in the shop on every single day just going like... Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. I enjoy the Vanessa loop a lot more. Part of the reason is like... It's kind of clunky to buy and sell stuff when you have to keep going into your backpack a lot. Don't do a buy-sell build? Well, you have to play what you get, though. You know, this is not a meta force game. Vanessa, yeah, Vanessa, I just find Vanessa a little bit more fun, honestly. Pig's soundtrack kind of goes crazy, though. I can't even make that noise with my mouth. He's theremin posting. Bro, fuck the pig. I'm going back to Vanessa builds. Or maybe you just ride the meta and just play DOOLEY. Daniel. I kind of went in on you a little bit today, Daniel. Can I also say, I don't mean this with disrespect at all. You can run your stream however you want to run it. But I put your stream on before I got on the bike. The stream actually started right as I hit my first rest interval, and I saw you were reacting to Streamer Awards content. I unclipped my shoes, closed the tab, and then just got back on the bike. It's not you, it's me, but I know, like, I don't want to be on the bike clipped in and then, like, you might be talking about me for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and I know that it's happening and I can observe it but not interact with it. There's no shot I'm doing that. It's just not going to happen.
For the best speedrun streamer of 2024 are Green Suiji, Lil Aggie,
Brother, tell me you've looked at all the votes and you just got caught. Look at the nefarious look on his face. He's stuffed he knows, man. He knows the awards. He knows the host. Look, there's no way. We finally got him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Red-handed. He says he's not Austin Squeaks. Oh, that's Austin Squeaks if I've ever seen one. You even got the red underface lighting. You have to be kidding me, man.
Lil.
Here comes the self-deprecating. No, I'm not gonna win. No, I didn't see the Google results earlier.
Lil Aggie.
No.
Squeaks. And Wartrol.
My favorite thing, chat. My favorite thing, when someone gets an award, I like looking at the other people who didn't get the award. I call it suffercore, call it whatever you want. I like looking at the other faces.
Squeaks.
Brother, does he have a Targaryen ring on his finger? What is that, like a dragon from Daenerys? He knew, man. There's no way he didn't know. He knew. If it's fan voted, I can understand to see why he didn't win, because I saw during this whole process, I saw streamers like pin the link, hey, nominate me, vote for me. Bro, you think Ryan Gary could even be bothered to mention it, let alone pin a link? My man's like, keep that. And you know he's not going. Dude, my dude is like James Dean. He's like, oh, you want me to ride my bicycle? Ding, 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 ding. I'm just glad Squeaks gets it. Popularity contest greater than one of the greatest speedrun feats ever, I guess. Yikes. You know, like, he gets it, and Squeaks doesn't take stuff too serious, but like, if he didn't, that would be like pretty crappy.
I'm all out on React content, especially if it involves me. You said you were snubbed? I'm actually like the least snubbed gamer of all time, because I'm not a strategy gamer. Me winning the category would be ridiculous. It would be like Squeaks winning best speedrunner. It just doesn't fit the streamer. It doesn't mean they're a bad streamer. It just is like kind of a category that's not apt for them. Now, I like Jeff the Land Shark, man. I'm just gonna go. I don't care if he's cringe and millennial. There's a psy-op that people are doing. Jeff is too good. So people are saying it's cringe to play him. I let the game devs do the balancing. I'm not gonna let myself be psyoped into playing a weaker character simply because people online get upset by it. I have seen the video of the Hulk curb stopping Jeff the Shark. None of those words came out right. The Hulk curb stomping Jeff the Shark. It was hard to watch, man. Even though it's obviously like cartoony, like I just don't like to see anybody get stomped out like that. It's just not nice. I gotta see the username. Giga Terry, what are your thoughts on Bill Burr and/or Obama? Thanks. You could just tell when there's and I mean this in a complimentary fashion. You can tell when you got a Go Off Kings chatter. They got some of the best chatters in the game.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
My ability, dance. Thick Mama Wanda, please. What does it mean? Guys, I don't know where the enemies spawn from. Oh, okay. Oh, are we? No, we're defending it. Okay. John Marvel. I guess we should follow this guy. He's our tank. I know my role, okay? There's no shot. Don't even bother taking a shot at Spider-Man. The shots are not going to land. You're doing amazing work, Venom. Keep it up. Take a little bit of this healing beam if you don't mind. Take a little bit of... Look at that. You even got a movement bonus. Okay, you've been killed. We've all been killed. You're all too deep. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm a simple guy. I'm playing the healer. What do you do when you're the healer? Stay 15 steps behind the guy on your team with the biggest lats. It's that simple. Uh-oh. I'd like to not be here, to be honest with you. I don't care about the rest of my team. Good luck. Oh, but I got an ult. Yeah, dude, yeah. Dude, I'm dead. Dude, they know what to do with Jeff. They know what to do with Jeff now. On Friday, they didn't know what to do with Jeff. You would just eat the whole team and then shoot him off the edge.
Maximum pulse.
All right.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Team, what the heck happened, man? Your nut skill needs improvement? Buddy, we had a Captain America. Why is our Captain America 12-6? Theirs is 17-2. No, I'm sorry. I give myself the thumbs up. I give myself the thumbs up. Your Cap out-damaged you? That's not Cap's job. Cap's job is to tank damage, bro. He's supposed to be out there absorbing every single hit. Your Magneto had 0% accuracy?
Villain, I'm not judging.
Yeah, but he fires the bullets from enemy guns.
Eat nuts and kick butts.
Sorry, librarian. It's just not going to happen. I saw his username and I said, "No, man. He's your best player." I've heard what he says in Deadlock. I can't have that associated with my brand. We got to maintain an air gap separation here. It's important.
I'm not judging.
Librarian's more your brand than you are. You have only heard him speak through my mouth. And I wish I could go back to feeling the same way. I love how, too, chat is not prudish at all when we're playing a game that is like the Bazaar. But when we're playing a game like this, all of a sudden, everybody is like 1903 Amish posting. They're like, what? She's got her ankles exposed? Is this okay? Make up your mind. You guys you're prudish reactionaries. When the game's got no sizzle, you're eating a steak. When the game's got sizzle, you're vegetarian? You guys need to make less staircases. The grenades don't bounce the way I want them to bounce on the staircase. Oh, look at these shots. Oh, I knew it, man. The angle was just too beautiful. Get this dude out of here, man. Guys, she's one-tapping us. He's got to go. He's got to go. He's got to pay the iron price. Consider the price paid. He's got to go, man! I know these games are like, they're made for this, but like, where's my team? You didn't retreat? Of course I didn't retreat. I got 2 kills, man. They've only got 6 people on the team. That's a no retreat situation. Ah! Boys, we need some help here. That seems bad. He's looking at me. Is Mr. Jones posting? They can't be killed. Wait, guys. How is this happening? What's happening? We can't kill 6 people shooting at the same time. We can't kill them. What's going on? In one round, they got 20 kills. We got 4 kills. What's going on, man? You got a skin and everything. You got to get some kills, man. Oh, and 5. You got to get some kills, dude. You're tripped out. You're dressed like Bruce Lee. You got to do some punching, man. Are you kidding me?
Now let's kick some butt, shall we? 3.
It's not toxic. It's just like, come on, buddy. You just got to click your mouse.
Capture the mission area. Got it?
You know how it is. You click your mouse on your opponents. Eventually, that lets you press Q. You press Q on your opponents. You pick up at least a couple of kills. Like, I'm getting the kills. And I'm not exactly, you know, the strongest gamer out there on the planet. So, it just sort of raises the question of, like, what are you doing? Like, if I'm out competing you, we got some serious issues to talk about. Try tank, your team needs it? No, I'm Squirrel Girl. They should change. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know you're not real, but... Dude, I know I'm crashing out. I had 3 enemies chasing me down. Why are we not at the point, man? Get on the point! You play like a tank? It's not gonna happen, guys. It's not. I'm telling you, you got the wrong guy. For that one, you got the wrong lad. Just like John Cougar Mellencamp said, I mean, Creedence Clearwater Revival, it ain't me. Somebody on your team is tanking now. Just in time. Just in time. Dude, I'm telling you, I think we're SVP, man. I think we're about to win SVP. And I think we freaking deserve it. One more round, please. There's no way. Did you see the rest of my team, with no disrespect to these wonderful people who I'm sure lead rich lives? They didn't exist. They didn't exist in the game. They didn't do anything. You needed DPS? Then someone else on the team should play DPS. I play Jeff and I play Squirrel Girl. It's that simple. There's 3 supports. Okay, fine. We would like to be... Vanguard, Duelist. Duelist is DPS, surely. Any suggestions?
I'm not a hero. I'm the...
Didn't even change characters, man. Somebody tell me what the abilities do. I know we did it once. Use your turret? You know, like 20 seconds ago I said, what do my skills do? And everyone said, just click the button. Now all of a sudden everybody's like, switch to the shotgun, use your turret. You had your chance! You had your chance. You wanted to be pithy, and now in the moment, you're going, turn! That's why you programmed the sat nav before you leave your garage, buddy! Guys, we gotta take this brute wall down. I don't think this is my guy, man. I think you have all lied to me. I'm blaming you for this performance, even though that doesn't seem to make any sense. F1? No, just you type it. You type it. I'm already looking over here. I gotta get back to the battle defeat a little bit. I would have been so much better off just being Jeff, man. This is a disaster. They're fed.
Judge, jury.
Okay, it's not one of those ults where you become invincible when you pop it, huh?
Judge, jury,
And it's not instant. Oh man.
Better stop that.
I got a great idea. Get stuck on the Wakanda
Embrace the light.
Tesseract. Don't crash, get me out of here. I think there's somebody behind me, y'all. Oh man.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I did get one, you're not wrong. But that was a disaster, man. You're right, Chad was cooking when they recommended Jeff the Shark. But like, I think we learned our lesson. We're a Squirrel Girl player and we're a Jeff the Shark player. You should learn a tank. Crack Dota. You have Dota in your name. What makes you think I should trust you about anything? I should unload the dishwasher. I should empty the bucket in our garage that is connected to our dehumidifier that pulls the moisture out of the air. I should make my quarterly tax installment payment probably this week. Should learn a tank. Nah, man. I'm sorry to tell you, it's Jeff and it's Squirrel Girl all day. It's Jeff and it's Squirrel Girl. Get some of that.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint.
Thank you for your support, Groot. It's time to go. I can help you. I can fix you. Holy fuck. Oh! Oh! I knew there was only one way to secure the kill, man.
We are undefeated.
Guys, tax accountant needs our help. Any chance we can get in there? We're standing in the red circle. The Grootler. The Grootler, we're standing in the red circle, man. He's alive?
Against the world.
Are you seeing these freaking shots? He's crazy, man.
Let's get this show on the road.
Welcome to my maw.
Move. A nice deep freeze. Double chaos.
Didn't even have to do it. Didn't even have to do it. No need for that.
Another epic victory.
Greatest Jeff game of all time? The most cinematic Jeff game. Oh! I knew it, man. I knew it. I knew it in my bones. My own Groot said, don't do it. I said, sorry, Grooty, that I never had a chance. I never had a choice. And I'm sure I just, on the other side of that ult, was just 4 people smashing their... Boom, 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 boom. Does anybody else think that they need to make the radius of Jeffrey's ult 3% smaller? I can see the top posts on the subreddit already.
someone scratch my back.
Please stop saying, what the heck, my 4-year-old daughter has picked it up. Dude, my 4-year-old daughter says, oh my god, but even she knows how to code switch. When she goes to school, she says, oh my gosh. I've never been prouder. Why? Because some people still think it's like the 18th century, and if you say, oh my god, it's like a blasphemous. My wife was also telling me, oh, sorry, Jeffrey, that another kid at school got reprimanded. Or like the parent got reprimanded because the kids are still young, obviously. And what did they get reprimanded for? They said that their dad beats up... Sorry, guys. Their dad beats up bad guys. And they were like, we don't talk like that here. Like, we don't support violence. Is he Batman? I just think it's like when you're a little kid, you know, you just think Because, like, sometimes my daughter will be like, oh, a monster's in the room. And I'm like, there's no monster. If there's a monster, I'll beat it up. So I could see them going to school and then being like, you know, hey, my dad beats up bad guys or whatever. No shot you'd win against a monster. It's on site, bro. He's probably a cop. Just one problem in your story, LARPer. I know him and he's not a cop. He works private security for... Okay, let's not... They should put Professor X in this. His ult could go inside of your head and force you to watch back the clip where the ticket taker at the movies said, enjoy your show, and then you replied, me too. Right, Chibli? That would be OP. Chibli, how are the streamer awards? I'll have you know, by the way, I sent in a video in case I won. And in the video, I did say, I believe I said, Chibli Prezzo, have a good night. Enjoy yourselves out there. I should have not said it to Prezzo because I think he enjoyed himself too much. It seems like he lost his passport in a foreign country. Thoughts on brunch? Goated meal, I think in your 20s and maybe your 50s. In my 30s, I'm definitely more of a have a breakfast and have a lunch sort of guy, even on the weekends. Okay, guys, we make our move now. The Jeff ult is charged. The pre-game's over. I'm in. Worth. She's gonna spring back into action, I'm afraid.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, horrible news.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, man. I'm definitely, like, I'm heavily breakfast coded right now in my life. And also heavily lunch coded. And then dinner, I'm also a big fan. Can I tell you my problem with brunch? And I do like brunch, and it varies based on the restaurant. Problem with brunch. Very trendy, which means you usually have to wait in line, at least for the top tier places. Like, 15 years ago, every brunch was like Eggs Benedict, and that was okay. But then it became like, they became bowls, like lots of bowls of gruel and stuff like that. I haven't gotten a whole lot of brunch recently, but when I do, I feel like every single one is like the Sake Atumi bowl, and it has like 12 different types of carbohydrates in it, and then eggs and potatoes, and it just, when you mix it up, it just becomes like gai chow. It's just like one enormous bowl of matter that has the exact same mouthfeel in every bite. It's not bad, but I'm more like, I mean, I'm like a dignified human being, man. I don't want to eat just like a bowl of matter. I'm not gonna lie, the brunch mimosa hits hard, but if you got stuff to do the rest of the day, it just ain't worth it, man. Like, even having like a mimosa or two mimosas with brunch, it's gonna inhibit your enjoyment of the rest of the day, because once your brain like successfully purges the chemicals from your body, you're just gonna want a nap. Brunch on like a holiday weekend though, sure. Like a Christmas morning brunch. A December 26th Boxing Day brunch? Sure, yeah, I can get down with it. NL hop on Penny Parker? Not gonna happen, brother. You, a neophyte? Changing your character is the only thing that can provide happiness. Me, guy who has read the synopsis of the death of Ivan Illich on Wikipedia, the only thing you can change is your perspective. New character, same guy, same problems. Penny's literally too complicated for you. Reverse psychology doesn't work around these parts. While we load into the next game, I'm gonna go pee, okay? I just want to see if I got SVP. Did I earn it? I didn't earn it. That's fine. We'll go one more round. I'll be right back. They took a Jeff?
Eat nut.
That's fine. What do we care?
People first saw my powers, they were like, wait, a squirrel.
Just what the sponsor
And now
loves to
they're
see,
like,
an empty chair. I think they prefer that to a 36-year-old man peeing his own pants while playing Marvel Rivals.
3, 2, 1.
I think they'd be way more concerned about that, to be honest. Unless Librarian was the sponsor. True. True. Probably. Potentially true. Send it right down Main Street. This is not my role on the team. This is not my job. Not today, bud. Oh no! I thought they were gonna say it ain't worth it. Guys, I need healing. I need healing. Maybe our healers are dead. I think the ult was okay. It was in a hallway. Nice try, kid. They don't make healers anymore. They don't. We have a Jeffrey on our team. Jeffrey, what's going on here? Jeffrey, it's Link. Jeffrey, you think you could get us a little... Could there be some healing balls out on the map at all? Could there be some healing balls or some blue beams that heal us? He should get off of Jeffrey. He's not cut out for this. Why am I seeing... I'm seeing so many attacks. I'm seeing no heals, man. We need the heals! Iron Man's eating me alive! Oh! We take those. We still take those. Please, please, I need healing. I'm in dire need of healing, Jeffrey! Jeffrey! You need to... Oh, he's dead, he's dead. He's dead. I'm crashing out. Do not ping me. He spotted our enemy Psylocke. Iron Man has returned, guys. I've given him a little ping there. I pinged him as Bucky Barnes for some reason. Oh! Play of the game, mayhaps? Surely? Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. Jeffrey, it's getting a little ridiculous. The health bar, it goes to 0. I never receive a heal. Everyone died. You know what would have made us not die is if the dude who can heal you for 1 billion HP per second used his heals. I'm crashing out, man. No! No maximum pulse. We win. We win. We win. Jeff carried. There's no shot he's MVP. Psylocke. I never saw our Psylocke, which means she must be MVP. I can live with that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, tank is AFK and spawn. Good start.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
See, that's how you do it. Give him some... Okay, you gotta have a little bit of situational awareness. I mean, I was doing what I could, but like... Have mercy. Take a little bit of this, just a little bit of that. It's hard, man. It's getting tough. You're very flippy. You're very flippy. Here we go. We got some healing balls on the point. They realize they've already figured it out. We got to stop Jeff if we want to have a chance. Well, best of luck, brother. I don't see that happening, but okay, boys, we got ults. Let's start small. Can we just get all of our teammates out of the spawn at the same time? That would be a small victory. Our tank has completely lost hope and changed character already. Bad start. You know what, buddy? You can't eat him when he's Hulk smashing? That was what? That was the whole game plan, was to eat him when he's Hulk smashing. And the hot swap to the sniper. Okay, the quick play trifecta is complete. When you change character, you must lose your ult charge, right? How are we supposed to make it out of the spawn with this one if they keep changing characters every 2 seconds? You gotta use your ult and then rage into another character. He's dead, man! The Hulk is dying! You hit him one time! Huge plays! Now watch out for Iron Man's pulse. Okay, Beck's child is here. I gotta go. It's just, I'm not built for that kind of life. We got to get out there, though. We got to get on the point. I didn't get on the point, but I think I was dead either way. There was no hope in that one, man. We didn't do anything. I knew we were in trouble when our tank died 2 times and then switched to a sniper. That's not good, man. That's just, you're basically throwing the whole team out at that point. Guys, there's a guy with size 27 feet coming in here. He's armed and he's freaking dangerous, boys. Lads, I need your help. I miss playing TFT in like 2011. Like straight up, you could heal a heavy as a medic. People would just not shoot you, dude. Why am I dropping heals for the enemy? Well, if you ever want to get active chat, just call TF2 TFT by accident. Holy cow. So-called dark humor MFers when you accidentally use the wrong acronym for their comfort game. Back in the day, if you were a healer 15 years ago, nobody would shoot you, man. And I mean that sincerely. Nobody would shoot you. You could just stand, you didn't even have to stand behind your heavy. You could just stand off to the side. People would pump round after round into the heavy. He'd get 80% killed. He'd come back to full health. And then you just keep holding the beam down. That was the dream, man. It's because people didn't use audio back then. And it was like such a more conducive environment. Because back then it was millennials and Gen X playing games who didn't grow up playing multiplayer games, like online multiplayer. It was like a novelty to be online. Nowadays, Gen Z, and I know like it impedes my own enjoyment because Gen Z and I'm assuming upcoming Gen Alpha are like so much more cracked at games than the older generations because they grew up playing them. But it creates a hostile environment, man. Because we got people who, like, the game isn't even out yet, and they're Googling, like, best builds. That isn't how we did it in 2003, okay? We were just out there clicking buttons. Because our self-worth was, like, more connected to our favorite sports team than our stats in a video game. But nowadays, like, there's self-esteem tied up into it, so people take it very seriously. You think that's bad? Well, I was just mostly talking, but I think it does sometimes lead, like people will forget for years and then be mad when they're reminded that video games are something that like are meant to be fun. It's meant to be a toy, essentially. Because I think it's just, you know, if you live in this hyper-competitive environment all the time, you forget there's originally, you know, kind of an extension. It's like, well, I mean, it depends on the game, to be clear. It could be, you know, there's games as art as well. No disrespect, Roger Ebert. Did you see that? Where did that... Maybe Gen Z's onto something, man. Being cracked is kind of fun. But then you play people who are also cracked. And then they beat you, and then that's less fun. Then you regress, and you play against people who are a little bit worse. And you beat them, and that's fun. But then you get paired against better people, and you lose. And that's not as fun. How addicted are you now that it seems like victory is inevitable? I say I live for it. I say it's the oxygen that I breathe. If I was a plant, it would be the sun that gives me photons that allow me to synthesize glucose. If I was a fish, it would be the water that allows me to breathe oxygen. The medium through which the message is conveyed. It's still rocking out there? I can't tell. I can tell that the moon haunts me or whatever, but... It's chaos, man. It's chaos, and we're thriving in the chaos. What is happening? Are you here? Are you here in the deep fried? Oh, I think it might have broken my sound card, man. Too many people ulted at the same time. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Oh, man. Stop ulting, man. Stop ulting. I don't think it's coming back. You just gotta grin and bear it, man. Okay, new rule. Like, only 2 people can ult at one time, okay? Maybe when I respawn, it'll be better. Nope. Oh, man. How we do? Dude, we got 20 freaking kills. We do not have 20 assists, though. Oh, man. You don't know anything about that. I used to watch American Idol on TV with my family. Season 1 every night. Reboot the game? Well, if I did that, what would you talk about? Your head? Probably true. Or some inside joke from the NLSS 11 years ago. No disrespect. We love the fans here. We love the fans. You just get a little... It's been 11 years of the same rigmarole day in and day out. You gotta have some fun with it from time to time. Get the Jeff skin? You gotta remember... Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work for this conversation. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific time is basically the only time I don't have to do what people tell me. The rest of the time, my time belongs to other people. Willfully, because it's predominantly like my family. But like when it's just a dude in chat who's like, do this, do that, it's like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be insolent, but I don't know who you are. I'm just gonna keep playing the game.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
What is I don't even know who you are. Are you Captain America, bro? Captain America with the Wagner helm? You can't stop me. I'm honestly just too mobile. And that was gonna be the ult of the century. Never mind, I gotta kill anyway. Alright, we don't need to talk about that one. Help. Namor is after me. Am I walking into their spawn? I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. They should make more maps that are like 2-fort, man. It's kind of like 100% symmetrical maps where everybody ignores the objective to simply snipe from the parapets at one another. No, you gotta play payload maps. You gotta play payload. Sorry, buddy. You can catch me ignoring the objective. Sniping on the 2-fort balcony while a scout steals our briefcase. It's that simple, I'm afraid. What do you mean overtime? I thought we were rinsing them. I'm just up here doing nothing. I'm telling you, one day we're gonna get this ult charged, and then the squirrel's gonna go insane in there. Are you seeing this? Good job, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, very cool, Jeffrey. Very cool, Jeffrey. Very cool indeed. Right there. Off the wall. Oh my god, he got like a septuple kill? He's insane.
You got them all. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Yeah, I typed Jeff my goat. You got a problem? 14-5, huh? Our Jeff is 30-5, man. That's incredible. But also at the same time, it pains me to say I'm going to have to report him because he is not supporting, he's carrying, which is not what a healer is supposed to do. So he's not fulfilling his role, unfortunately.
Control lost.
Yep, take some of this. Hit Jeff, he's so killable. He's dead, he's dead. We lost? Oh, well. Alright. Well, we kind of got it handed to us today in Marvel Rivals, but that's okay. We get a chance to check it out again tomorrow. Thank you again to NetEase for the sponsorship. I'm having a great time. Check it out for yourself. ! Marvel Rivals, or scroll down below the video player to see... Hello, Jeff. Not even our Jeff. That's so disrespectful. To see a link to check it out for yourself. It's available now on Steam. All heroes available in the most hotly anticipated hero shooter of 2024. Jeff, highlight, please. Let's take a peek. Oh. He knows. He knows. Take notes from the master. Jeez, I wonder what the highlight is. You know these games. It's like, you never click, it's never like, oh, play of the game. And then you watch the video and you're like, oh, that's something I've never seen before. It's always like, you know, somebody pressed Q and then killed one person after by left clicking on them. You know how it goes. Alright, I'm going to send you over to my wife's stream. Enjoy your afternoon or your evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna run back like the same docket, Bazaar and Marvel Rivals. See you then.
We're currently at 251 subscribers. Let's get to 49 subscribers before the song ends. Then the Rock Band streams. Oh gosh. You gotta join the vocal.
I was just waiting for you.
Yeah, I was waiting for you.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab. Well, he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head because she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. Hey, it's happy hour. I just can't look. It's killing me.
That's amazing.
It's taking control. It's taking control of me. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Hey, tip your waitresses. Do Michael Caine? I don't know if I could do Michael Caine and sing. Coming out of my cage. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It's starting out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, smashed away. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab and he's having a smoke. Well, she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head 'cause she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. Michael Caine is not here right now. I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control. Yeah. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Woo! Kate, I think I have less than 1 octave of vocal range. I think I can only hit 6 notes.
Not many have octave actually.
I never
Oh god, I missed.